Mr. Steve's Splendorium, written by Steve Schatz, audio by Steve Schatz. Copyright 1922 by Steve Schatz, published by Steve Schatz, 1004 West 6th Street, Bloomington, Indiana, 47404. Reach us at www.anysummersunday.com. Cover design and execution by James at goonright.com. It's available at your local bookstore through Ingram at bookstore.com and at online retailers. For signed copies or quantity discounts, contact Steve at powerstart.com. This collection of silliness started with The Fun Club, a television show for kids of all ages performed by Mr. Steve, Wee, and Ananda. Ideas for the show were kept in a big yellow notebook. The show is history, but the fun continues. Thanks. Thanks to Rox for years of love, Christian for it all and more, Colleen, Jamie, Cindy, Pat, and that woman for miles of smiles and firm friendship, Erica Barrett for inspiration, Daphne and Wedding Song, and friendship, Chris Bonham for drawings in Betty and Go Fetch, inspiration and friendship, C&L for sharing yourselves and being the absolute best, M&M for allowing, transplant nurses and docs at IUH, and everyone who works for fun. Dedication. To my beloved who makes this life an adventure, an occasion a joy, even the parts that aren't so fun. Flesh may be weak, but spirit is strong. Reach out, and I'll be with you.
Say hello. How do you do? Say hello. I'm glad to meet you. Say hello. Come on, I don't bite, but if you don't say hello, you know I might. Agnes Eats Apricots. Agnes eats apricots right off the tree. They may not be all ripe, but that's all right with me. I cannot bend down and pick fruit from the ground, so it's tree fruit or no fruit, and I love fruit, you see. Daphne the Dancer by Reginald Fandango. Daphne, my sister, proclaims she's a dancer. I'm called to the muse, so she said. She has all the shoes, the tutus, the moves, but she hasn't a brain in her head. And once every year I'm forced to appear to gaze in a worshipful swoon, as without inhibition at the dance exposition she performs her fugue to the moon. It's awful, that's true, but what am I to do? I've really no choice in the thing, for Daphne must dance because, given the chance, I fear that she'd much rather sing. The PFP Rap.
Say P. PFP, say P. PFP, planetary fun. Planetary fun? Planetary fun. Planetary fun? Planetary fun. Planetary fun? Planetary fun, power. When you're walking around in your favorite town, there is something that is in the air. It's PFP. It's for you and me. It'll help you if you only know it's there. Say P. PFP. Say P. PFP. Planetary fun. 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 Power. Now, the power that is there, you can feel it in the air, and it's emanating out from you and me. So to keep the power burning, that keeps the world a-turning, is our prime responsibility. What you gotta do to keep it flowing through is to laugh and jump and create all you can. It's essential that you do it. Put your best into it. Get busy, don't get bored, you understand? Say P. PFP, say P. PFP. Planetary fun. 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 Power. Now, when you get down to it and concentrate to do it, you are generating lovely PFP. You've increased the planet's ration of essential embarkation, a world more fun for you and me and we. So when you're feeling down or the crashing bores around and you can't find a reason for the day, the antidote is fun. Get some projects done. Come on, get busy. Let me hear you say. Say P. PFP, say P. PFP. Planetary fun. Planetary fun, planetary fun, planetary fun, planetary fun, planetary fun, planetary fun, power.
Willifred Wengeldorf wiggled his toes, awakened and looked at the end of his nose, where to his surprise there had grown a small rose. I don't want to cut it, though it's a strange sight, and picking my nose I'm told isn't right. If it stays just the one, I think it can stay. If it bushes or vines, I'll clear it away. He thought with some pride and a bit of defiance, my nose now smells in and smells out with reliance, a durable, double delightful appliance. 4 pictures on a page. Upper left, man in a chicken suit. Upper right, cicadas coating a tree. Lower left, a woman dressed fancy holding a stuffed goose. Lower right, 2 women tuning a 18-foot bass violin. The text reads, pick a picture and write a story or a poem about it, or write what the characters in the picture are saying to themselves, each other, or to you. Reginald Maxwell by Daphne Fandango. Reginald Maxwell, my brother, is lacking. Poor boy, so sad, not a clue. I reach for the sky, with the swift birds I fly. He wallows around in the goo. Today in my mind I adventured in time, an African prince by my side, while Reggie ate dirt, tore a hole in his shirt, then ran home to show me with pride. I read him great books. He responds with such looks it would make Joan of Arc turn and flee. I stop, and he'll wail, crying, finish the tale, then return to his glowering at me. I try to reveal how the muse makes me feel. When I draw, sing, or dance, I am queen. My suggestions he shucks like the rain runs off ducks. He remains neither clever nor clean. I seek not to frighten, but uplift, enlighten. Eventually I will get through. On that day in my dream, though it may seem a scheme, young Reggie will want to dance too.
Paper mache. There are lots of fun things you can make with paper mache. Try these different techniques. Make the paste. Put a half cup of flour and about a tablespoon of salt in a bowl. Add water and mix with your hands until it's like thin oatmeal. You should be able to soak paper in the glop and clear off most of the glop by pulling a paper strip between 2 fingers. Now you can do so much. If you blow up a balloon, you can cover it with strips about 1.5 inches wide, torn from newspaper. Tear, don't cut, it helps the pieces stick together. Let it dry for at least a day, 2 if you are patient enough. Pop the balloon and you have a globe, or, if it's a big enough balloon, a head. You can use string instead of paper and make a see-through ball. You can soak the paper in water overnight, then mix it with the paste, and use it like modeling clay. After it dries, you can paint it too. If you varnish the outside, it will last longer too. Let your imagination go wild. I have a big owie. Don't tell me it's okay. Your kiss won't make it better or chase the owl away. It's an owie on my finger, an owie on my hand. I deserve some sympathy. Why can't you understand? I know that I'll survive this, but that won't help me now. Just listen to me whine a bit. Ow, ow, ow!
The cat says purr. It says meow. It says, I'm cute, so feed me now. Or else. The Sun and the Ground, a Love Story. The sun was shining one sunshiny day. She flew so high in the sky. Oh, I love to look down at the rich brown ground as I go sailing by, and the ground looked up at the full of fun sun and felt so happy and warm. Oh, I love you, my son, my beauty, my one. I'd wave if I had but an arm. But the sun wasn't near, and so didn't hear, and thought that the ground didn't care. So she bid it good-bye, and clouds filled the sky, and the water of tears filled the air. The water came down, ran over the ground didn't know what to do. She decided to part with a piece of her heart, and there a sweet flower grew. The flower's sweet smell filled mountain and dell. I love you, the smell seemed to say. So the sun's tears departed, a romance was started with the earth, which lasts to this day. Go fetch. The dog bestows her favorite ball placed gently at my feet, a spit-encrusted gob of snot phlegm gleaming in the heat, gooey gifts caught in the muck, grasped firm by jaw and jowl. Her eyes plead, just once, pick it up, it's really not so foul. With gentle paw she tries to guide my hand to that gross sphere. I gag to smell its pong of rot. My eyes begin to tear. No, pup, I will not handle that. I'd throw up, not throw out. A stick, perhaps, a nice clean bone, but not that ball. Don't pout. Your pleading stare makes icebergs melt. How can I still refuse? You grace one hand with gentle lick, eyeing that orb of ooze. Ah, luck! Oh, joy! A throwing tool by some good soul created. I'll fling the thing, no need to touch, but dog and I, frustrated. I cannot make the darn thing work. I hurl with all my might. The ball, disdainful, drops and rolls. My arm, abused, grows tight. I gaze down at the hateful tool, my injured arm a-throb. A youth steps forth and grabs the thing and slings a practiced lob. The pup, in joy, leaps to the chase, while to my pain I yield. At least it's done, I breathe relieved. Then Pooch bursts from the field. My shoulder wrenched, muscles pulled, this agony won't mend, while that sweet dog, with drool-drenched ball, seeks to play fetch again.